bro. She asked me if I wanted to do it in the room while her daughter was sleeping on the floor.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
What's up, man, y'all? Welcome back to another story time. Today, I'm about to be telling y'all about the time I slept with my first MILF slash cougar. All right, my first time sleeping with my first MILF slash cougar. I ain't gonna lie, this shit was crazy, bro. Like it wasn't even like it was reasons why it was crazy. Now look, all right, so boom, I'm gonna put y'all on the whole like everything leading up to it. All right, so this is when I was in Cali for a little minute. All right, and I'm like, I'm in Cali for I was in Cali for like maybe like 2 years. All right, so I I went out to the bar with a couple of my friends. Right, it was me and I think I want to say wait me. All right, I'm gonna say it was me and two other people. All right, it was me and two of my friends. Right, and we went out to a bar, bro. And I wasn't planning on. You mean I was chilling for real, you feel me? But I was drinking in a little bit and all that. But like I wasn't planning on like going home and nothing for real until it happened. But all right. So I'm just tell you. So boom. So I'm drinking, and so I think it was actually three friends. It was me and three other friends because the one bull I was with him in the beginning. We was at a table, and he had a girl that he was already messing with and all that. So they was at the table chopping it up and all that talking, and um and she was talking freaky. Like she was asking him some crazy shit like how big is it? Show me with your hands, all this and that. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And he was trying to like get her to talk to me, you feel me? And she was like, how old are you? And I was like, I'm 23. She was like, what she say? She was like, oh, you too young for me. I said some little slick shit, you know what I mean? But then so I was like, all right, boom, whatever. And so I'm ducked off. But she was friends with the two other females that I'm about to tell y'all about right now. So I turn around. So I'm at the table with bro and they talking, right. And after she said that, I turned around and I go to like the bar area, like to the bar where my other two guys are. And the one boy, he was crazy. Like he was tweaking. He was off too. Like he drank too much. He was just saying reckless shit and all that. Not reckless, but like he was just he was acting crazy. You feel me? And so he had ended up saying something to one of the girls, bro. It's one of the lady. I ain't even gonna say girls because they was you mean. Oh shit! I got my pajama pants right there. Don't mind that. But anyways, so they was like so he said something to her and and I went over there, you know what I mean? Me being me. I went over there, I'm like, I apologize. I mean, I apologize for him, you know what I'm saying? Like he just you mean my fault, yeah. Like, you know what I mean? I said some shit, you know what I mean? Slick talking, you know what I mean? Yeah. I really got it like that, man. I got to get the gab. If you don't know what the get the gab is, you just don't got it. So boom. And so that opened up the world of conversation after I said that to him. You feel me? So I was like, yeah, like I'm sorry, like don't mind him, you know what I mean, whatever. And so I ended up sitting at the bar, you know what I mean, like like I was really sitting there to make sure he don't be tweaking, but I seen the one joint and she was fine little Hispanic joint, you feel me? And she had a body on her, bro. Like, yeah, she was right. And so boom, I'm sitting at the table, I'm drinking, and so I started asking her some questions. I'm like, so what's your name? She was like, Kaylani. Off rip, bro. Off the name, you know she fine, bro. Off the name, you know she fine, bro. She was like Kaylani. I was like, oh, all right, that's a pretty name, you know what I mean? Talking that talk, you feel me? She was like, oh, thank you. What's your name? I was like, I told her my name. She was like, okay. I was like, yeah. I was just trying to keep conversation. I was like, I forget what I said next. And then we just started chopping it up. And she was like, how old are you? And I was like, I'm 25. Cause I already knew that her friend said I was too young. So I was like, bro. And I wish I still had the message, bro. I probably do for real. But it's probably too deep in my phone. But I texted I made a group chat, all the guys I was with. After I told her my age, I was like, yo, I'm 25 today. You feel me? Like, don't slip up accidentally. Like, you feel me? And so I told her, I was like, yeah, I'm 25. She's like, oh, okay. She was 28, bro. She was 28 with an 8-year-old kid, okay? So that's not cougar. That ain't cougar, but you mean she got she you mean so boom. And her kid was 8, bro. It's not like she had like a toddler or something. You feel me? So boom, fast forward, um, we chopping it up. She feeling me for real. You feel me? And she end up getting me a drink, bro. And I end up getting like I was too drunk. I ain't even gonna lie. I know I wasn't tweaking because I made sure they told me I wasn't tweaking and all that. But like I was drunk to the point where I didn't remember. Like once we left the bar, I didn't remember after that. So the next morning, my man's had to tell me everything that went on, bro. He was like, yeah, bro, y'all was in the car making because we all I guess we dropped them off at their crib because my man's that the one I was just telling you about that I was at the table with at the beginning. He like lived right next to them, kind of like in the same little area, in the same like building area or whatever. So so I guess they were but he had a roommate. So his roommate's the one that picked us up from the bar, and he was driving us to their house. I stayed with with the guys. You feel me? But since they lived in the same area, we all rode in the same car. Okay, so see so they said that. So this is the next day because I didn't remember nothing after we left the bar. You feel me? They were like, yeah, bro. She was on top of you in the back seat, like y'all was making out like nonstop, like the whole ride y'all was making out. You feel me? And I didn't remember none of that, and I wish I did, bro, but I didn't. So they was telling me this, and then I ended up asking the girl and later on like about it, and she was like, "Yeah, you don't remember?" I was like, "Nah, my fault." You feel me? But anyways, so then that's what they said was going on the way to the crib. Then they said when we got to the crib, because before we had left to the bar, we had already set up like the air mattress I was going to sleep on in the living room and shit. So they said that when we got to the crib, they had came in our crib for a little minute, and I went on the air mattress like laid out, like you feel me, just like tired, and I didn't even take my shoes off or nothing. I just laid out on the couch on the air mattress, and that girlie came over to me on the air mattress, took my shoes off, like laid me down and start kissing me. This is what they was telling me was going on. You feel me? And I don't remember none of that. It was like, yeah, she took your shoes off, laid you down, and y'all just start kissing some more, bro. We had to like tell y'all to like chill. You feel me? I was like, damn, like what the fuck, like you feel me? I just got it like that. You feel me? Even unknowingly, even not even having control of myself, I know I'm him. You feel me? Facts. But anyways, so boom. Um, so then boom. After that, I guess after they told like everybody left the that crib that night. And then the next day I woke up, they told me about all that. Okay, so boom. So I had Girlie's number, so like 3 days go by. I was still I texted her like the day I woke up, I was like, and like, you know what I mean? I said some just like catching up, like, hey, like, you know what I mean, making sure everything was cool, nothing. And I had to make sure like I even though they told me I was cool and I texted her, I was like, what I say? I was like, was you cool last night? Like, you feel me? Like that. Like, you feel me? Just trying to make sure everything was cool, you feel me? Because I didn't remember. She was like, yes, it was one. She was like, I had a perfect night. Like, you don't remember? Like, she was saying, like, acting like she was sad that I didn't remember and shit. You feel me? I was like, nah, but I was like, nah, I just like, I said something slick, but you know what I mean? Like telling her, like, I don't remember what happened after we left the bar, but all I know is, I said something slick that had her, you know what I mean, gushing over the phone. Probably, like, off. Well, I'm just saying. But anyway, so boom. So we chopping it up, and then uh like like it's like we going through the week, and the next weekend come around. You feel me? So this was like a fucking Saturday that we went out in the bar when all that happened. You feel me? So then that next weekend, like I'm pretty sure it was a Friday. If I'm not mistaken, it was a Friday. Like literally that next Friday, she said that she was at her friend's crib and they was like drinking and just like hanging out and shit. And she told me to come over. And me, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not a bitch. Like when it comes to the bitches, I'm not a bitch. But I was like I was like worried. You feel me? Like, cause I honestly didn't really know. Like to be honest, cause especially since like the first time I like the only first and only time I seen her, like she sent me some pictures during the week after, like after the day we met, like we met but like I was still like, damn, like you feel me? I barely even really know you. You feel me? So I was just a little. I wouldn't say I was scared, but it was like, damn. Hopefully, I can keep up what I like. Hopefully, I carry on the impression I left her the first time she see me. You feel me? Cause you feel me? I'm not gonna be drunk or nothing. So I was a little pussy, but I ain't never been no bitch. So you mean I pulled? I was like, I bet, yeah, I pulled up, and what was it? I pulled up, and she had told me to come to the table, you know that, because they was just chilling at the table. So I come over to the table, and keep in mind, bro, it's me, her, two female friends, and I think one male friend. Okay, and her two female friends all got kids, bro. You feel me? And they in the crib, like just running around playing with shit. So I sit down at the table. We I think we was playing like some card shit. I don't know what card game it was. We was playing some card game. So anyway, so I sit down at the table, and we and uh they gave me what was it, a White Claw? I think they gave me a White Claw, bro. And so boom, I drank the White Claw, and then after the game, and we were playing, like they was trying to like ask me questions, like get to know me and shit. I'm telling them like half truth, half lies. Cause like, bro, y'all don't need to know me. I'm really just here to crack, girly. You feel me? Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I didn't say that obviously, but in my head, I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to crack, bro. Ain't no bullshit. So boom. So boom. After the game we ended up playing, they left. All her friends left, bro. So it's just, well, not all of them, because the one girl, that was her crib. So but she went into the room, like she was minding her own. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, so boom, yes, that's why, because everybody else left because the owner of the crib, had her man came over. So it was me, the MILF I'm with, Kaylani fine ass, Kaylani's friend, and then Kaylani's friend's man, right? So all the other people that was there, they left. And keep in mind, Kaylani's friend and Kaylani, both their kids are still here, okay? So but I think Kaylani's kid was asleep on the couch, and I don't know where the other friend's kid was. That wasn't none of my business. You feel me? None of it was my business for real. But like, you feel me? I'm gonna tell y'all why. It just get crazy, bro. So boom. So so after the bull come, everybody else left, and then you already know what type of time it was. She had her man pull up because she was trying to get some dick. So boom. So me and Kaylani, we go on the couch. So what it was? Okay, this is okay. Yeah. So my fault. Her kid was not on the couch yet. Her kid was in the room sleep. Okay. Or yes, her kid was in the room sleep. We go to the couch and we just start making out, bro, making out crazy. And I remember this vividly because I wasn't drunk. You feel me? So we go on the couch. We go on the couch. We put some shit on the TV and we just start making out. And keep in mind, girlie's right there, like at the table with her man, like just drinking, talking. Like I never gave a fuck. So but all right, so I'm just keep going. So we making out on the couch and shit, going in, bro. I'm telling you, and you see over here complimenting me, like, then like, you such a good kisser, like talking about my lips, like, you know what I mean, like you mean the bitches love you. What can I say? So boom, yeah, she over here complimenting the fuck out of me, like mid kiss and shit. And you know me, I'm gangster. You know what I mean? I'm over here, me getting right. You know what I mean? Feeling up on her, giving her that. You mean? Showing her how real you ain't get down. So boom. Fucking So boom. Her friend goes to her room, okay? And I I like stopped. I pulled away from the kitchen for a little second. I was like, you wanna go to the room? Like you wanna go to a room or something? Or like or I think I like pulled on her pants a little. I was like, feel me, like initiating like the further step, you know what I mean? And listen, y'all, do not do what I do unless you know you got it. You feel me? Cause like, you feel me? You might not have it. Not everybody can do what I do. You feel me? So look, so we go to the so she's like, yeah. So we go, so she's like, hold up. Now she went to the room and her daughter was on the floor sleeping. You feel me? So she was like, she told me come here, and she was like, you want to do it on the bed? You want to go on the bed? I was like, bro. She asked me if I wanted to do it in the room while her daughter was sleeping on the floor.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
She asked me if I wanted to fuck her while her daughter was right there sleeping on the floor.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Bro, at that moment, I knew, bro, this is a crazy world we live in, bro. And I'm not, I swear, I put that on my mind, bro. Like she was trying to fuck with her daughter right there, bro. And I was like, no, like let's move, let's move her, like you feel me? And so she picked her up, right? And she was going, and so she took her to the that's why I said earlier she was on the couch because she ended up taking her from the bed to the couch afterwards. You feel me? Like when we after that, I had to tell her, no, like that shit's crazy. Like you feel me? Like the fact that you had to have me, you feel me? A young bull in your eyes, you feel me? But you don't know I'm a young bull. But tell you that we shouldn't fuck with your daughter right here sleeping in the, like, bro, that's crazy, bro. Is that not crazy, bro? Tell me I know I'm not tripping. That is crazy, bro. So boom. So she ends up taking her daughter to the couch and then she come back. And that's when we get to you feel me? Bro. I need to run it back with another MILF, y'all, cause I ain't gonna lie. I was laying that shit down, but I know it wasn't my best. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all ever lay that shit down, but you know you could have did better, bro. That's how I was feeling, bro. I was so mad, bro. Cause so boom, I'm just going into detail. Not too much detail, obviously. But look. So I said she come back from taking her daughter. She get on the bed. She take, bro. I'm telling you, her body was tea, bruh. That shit was tea, bruh. So boom, she get on the bed, taking everything off, and me, man, you know what I mean? I let big fella out. You feel me? Man, you know what I'm saying? Just like that, and then we just get to action. And then what really blew me, bro, was like that's when I knew, like, yeah, this is some MILF shit. Like this, she really got it because I was on top, bro. She was on bottom. I was, you mean giving her them strokes on top, bro, and she was on the bottom, fucking me back, bro, on everything I love, bro. I was like I never experienced no shit like that before, bro. I'm on top giving her strokes, and she fucking me back on the like from the bottom, bro. I was so flabbergasted, bro. Like I swear to you, I was like, I was about to give her another kid, bro. I was about to give her another kid, bro. 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 So, but the crazy thing is, bro, that's why alcohol is crazy. Alcohol is a dangerous thing, bro, because I wasn't even drunk. I don't know. Maybe I was just like, I don't know. I don't know what it was, bro. Because my shit was like, I was, I don't know, bro. But I didn't nut. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why, because I think I had like maybe like 2.5 White Claws. Like that wasn't enough to get me drunk enough. But when I'm off that out, bro, I be going for hours. You feel me? So I feel like that's why I didn't nut. You feel me? And that's why I also feel like I didn't give her my best. You feel me? Because like I was fucking, but like I was like so I fucked it up, bro. I fucked it up, bro. Because I was just so amazed and shit, and like I'm going in, and she fucking me back. You know what I mean? I ain't never seen that like that from before. You feel me? And so boom, we going in like that for a good like 15 minutes. And I flip her around. You feel me? And her ass fat, bro. Her ass just like looking at me, and I'm being, but I'm just not nothing, bro. And I end up I like pull my shit out because like I don't know. Maybe I'm a bitch when it, but I don't know. I ain't no bitch. But maybe I'm just like weird when it comes to like that, cause like. Or maybe it was just because she was like it was my first time really ever with her. Shit, like I pulled my shit out, and because bro, if you be active, bro, some females can't handle like, you feel me, going long and shit like that. You feel me? So I pulled my shit out. I'm like you you good, like, you feel me? Cause like I was just being and I wasn't nothing. I'm like, damn, like I feel bad. Like why I'm not nothing. You feel me? But I don't know. Man, let me know, y'all. Was I tripping, bro? Maybe I was trying to just. But she was like, yeah. She's like, did you nut yet? I was like, nah. So she started trying to suck my shit and all that. And then after that, I ain't gonna lie, shit got dead, bro. And I feel like that's why I fucked it up. Right? Like I should have just kept going, bro. Now I'm over here reminiscing, bro. Cause that shit was crazy, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro, she was on the I never experienced that, bro. If you've experienced that, let me know. She was while I was on top beating her shit down, like it was like extra motion. We was just going like this, like you know me to each other. Like it was just like, hey, oh my god, bro. That's that MILF shit, bro. Y'all ever fuck a MILF? And I ain't talking no you 19 and she 19 and got a big, like, you know what I mean? I'm talking like you ever fuck an older MILF. You know what I mean? Big dog. You know? Call me Papi Chulo, you hear me? You know what the fuck going on? I really be yeah, bro. I'm a demon, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, man, that was the story time. And then what made it worse was, bro, after I left, right? So, cause like I said, after that, after I didn't nothing, after she tried sucking my shit and all that, like it was dead. We just ended up like not doing that no more. Sadly, after that, bro, I think I did. I think I might have said something to her, or she just wasn't fucking with me. But like I said, bro, it wasn't my best. It wasn't my best performance, bro. Not gonna lie. So I feel like that's why too, maybe. But I try to get back. I try to spin, try to go. You know what I mean? But she just wasn't fucking with me after that day, bro. Or I don't know if I said something to her after. I think I said something to her after that, like threw her off, and then she was done fucking with me or something, bro. Fucked it up, bro. Cause I remember I would and I still had her on my Instagram and shit. So every time she would post on her story or something, I'd try to come back. You know what I mean? Like let me go right this time, baby. I promise the first time was a fluke. You feel me? But yeah, y'all, that's the first time, my first time sleeping with a MILF, with a cougar MILF, you feel me? But she wasn't really a cougar. If y'all got any crazy experiences, man, let me know in the comments. Y'all, I want to laugh over some shit with y'all, man. If y'all like the video, man, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. Y'all, I really fuck with y'all. I really hope y'all enjoyed the video. I really hope y'all subscribe, man. And yeah, we on the grow to 1K, and then 5K, and then 10K, and then 100. Come on, man, hit that like button, subscribe, man. It's your boy JQ, and I'm out.